Yo, what's rock and roll? Rahil here, and today I am going to be showing you the best rod progression guide in Fish. Now, this game, there's a lot of new things for the returning players, and if you're new, you'll be starting with this flimsy rod, and then instead of getting the carbon rod, you're gonna save up 400 money right here, and then you're gonna buy this rowboat right here. This rowboat, and then you go on this boat, and then you're gonna head to Roslet Bay. So I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, once you're here with the rowboat, you're gonna like fish right here. You might need a radar, or just you see these two pine trees, you're just gonna, whatever they're called, you're gonna fish right here, right to the like right here. There's gonna be the puffer fish. And once you do get the puffer fish, follow me. So you're gonna swim over here, right over there. My fault. You're gonna fish right over here, and then you're gonna follow me from the puffer fish to here. You're gonna go over here, and then you're gonna go this way, this path. And then you're gonna go this way, and there you go. You see the volcano right there. You go over here, and then you'll see these two planks right here. These two planks, one is horizontal and one is like strapped it. Roslet volcano. Do not touch this volcano, I am warning you, or you will instantly die for new players. Now, for your state tree rod, or whatever it's called, you're gonna talk to this guy. You're gonna skip everything he says. You're just gonna spam click and click the right options. Just click the first option every time. Like you're gonna get him the puffer fish, and then you're gonna go in your inventory and search puff, and you're gonna see the puffer fish. You're gonna hold that out, or it's gonna be your hotbar. It can be anywhere, but once you hold it out, you're gonna give it to this orc right here. You're gonna have to hold it out, and then he will give you this magma rod. Lure speed 45%, luck 55%, 0.15 control, 0% resilience, and 1200 kg. Not a decent rod. I mean, pretty decent rod. It is really good for beginners, and you can skip from carbon rod to this. You just don't have to get the carbon rod. Honestly, with this rod, you can fish right here in the Roslet volcano. But because of its control, you'll be catching a lot of fish. Now, the next rod is gonna be... Alright guys, I'm back. So, you're gonna get the brine infused rod. Now, you're gonna go to Moosewood, and then you're gonna have to save up some money. Save up to like 100,000 money. But instead of that, you can buy another rod that is a really good money making rod, or just use the magma rod. Once you use the magma rod and get enough money, you're gonna follow me. Now, right over here, castaway. Do you see this castaway cliffs? There's gonna be a big rock in front of it, and then you're gonna take a hard left, and then right here, and you're gonna see this red thing. Now in this, there's advanced diving gear, and it's 15,000, and if you buy this, you can get to the desolate deep. Now you're gonna follow me very carefully. There are submines. Now you're gonna take a right, and then you're gonna go in the middle. There's a submine there, and then you're gonna go to this edge, and then you're gonna go in the middle here. Once you reach that end, just turn your brightness up in settings. You can search for another video for that. Once you get up here, you're gonna be right here. Now, how do we get up there? how do we get up there? Well, you're lucky because you won't need an advanced glider. You'll just need a normal glider. You just need to purchase it here for only 900 credits. It is so cheap and it is worth it. Now you're gonna make your way right over here to this rock where it's the phantom ray. Now you're gonna climb up these rocks and then you're gonna go up this plank. Now you're gonna use your glider. Let me just get it so I can prove you. You're gonna get your glider and then you're gonna go over here. Alright, now you're gonna use your glider right here and you're up here. Now there's gonna be a brine pool right over here. Just go straight this and you're gonna see desolate brine pool. Now there's a brine infused rod just up there. I'll show you how to get up there. Now let me use the glider so it's easier for you. So you're just gonna climb up this rock and then you're gonna climb up this rock. You're gonna shake your screen a bit and you're gonna climb up that, and then what you're gonna do is use your glider to get up here. Now use this rock to get up there, and there we go, the brine infused rod. Now the next rod you're gonna get after this is gonna be the Great Dreamer rod. This costs 700,000 and 50% of Cursed Isle bestiary. Now to spawn Cursed Isle you need a smokescreen totem and a sundial totem because it needs to be night and foggy. To get a smokescreen totem you need to go to a Mush Groove and go to the right of the shipwright, and there will be laying there the smokescreen totem. Now it's night right now, and if I use the smokescreen totem, Cursed Isle will spawn. Cursed Isle should spawn. Maybe it's already spawned. So that's it. That's how you get the Cursed Isle. That's how you get the Great Dreamer rod. Now the Great Dreamer rod will be located in a shed in Cursed Isle, and then you need to get 50% of the whole Cursed Isle bestiary. But make sure to save up for 700,000 before you go to Cursed Isle. Now moving on to our next rod, it is going to be the Great Oscar rod. Now this rod is really good for under 500 players, under 500 plus level players. It has 95% lure speed, 280% luck, 0.1 control, 20% resilience, and 100,000 kg. It also has a progress speed of plus 30% in its passive, and you have a 5% chance to get the Oscar mutation, which is 12x mutation. Now, how to get this rod? You're gonna have to look for a tutorial where it shows the Forsaken Shores. Honestly, I'll just show you where it is. Now go to Moosewood, spawn in whatever boat you have, and you're gonna make your way to Forsaken Shores. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, once you're here on Forsaken Shores, you're gonna head. Now you're not gonna go in this normal island. You're gonna go right over here, this edge right here. In the left of Watchtower, you're gonna go in this hole, in this skull, and then you're gonna climb up this ladder, and then up this ladder, and then you're gonna talk to this guy right over here. Now he's gonna ask you to get him his amulet. Just pick the first option every time and then just get the amulet, and then I'll show you where the Grand Reef is, because that's where you get the amulet. Now it's in the left of Forsaken Shores. If you go left over here, there's gonna be the Grand Reef right over here. They're next to each other. Now you're gonna go in the middle island, the main island, where the mermaid is, and you're gonna climb up this ladder, and there will be a amulet right sitting over there. Now you're gonna go to Oscar's locker, which you need an amulet. After you get the amulet, equip it and never unequip it. Now you're gonna go to Snowcap Island. Once you reach Snowcap Island, you're gonna go to the right of it. So let me just go over there. Okay. Now, just not too close. Once you're a little close to Snowcap Island, just go over here. Just head straight to the from the Snowcap Island, and then you'll see this rock. And now you need to go over here. Keep going straight from here, and then put on full graphics quality, and then you should see the Oscar's locker like this. Now honestly, I actually don't know how to like genuinely find this. It took me a long time to find this too, but if you don't find it, just keep going back and forward. You'll eventually find it, and it should be right over there. Okay, it was the right to the rock. Now you're gonna go down here with the amulet equipped, and then you're gonna go in this hole right here. There used to be a rock right here, but they changed it because Oscar Rod is kind of new. Now you're gonna fish right to the surface. So I'll be back. Okay, once you're at the surface, you're gonna look right over here. Right over there. Now, if I unequip my amulet, I'll show you. I'll show you why you need this amulet. Now, if I unequip my amulet, look at that. You can't go in there. But, if I do equip amulet, I just died. Wow. Okay. So, if you do equip amulet and you go in that hole, you will find the Oscar Rod. Unfortunately, I died, so I couldn't show you. Now, that's why you need to have amulet on. Now, the next rod is gonna be the Pinion Aria rod. Now, this is gonna be a really hard rod to get. First, level requirement needs to be 424. Also, I forgot to mention Oscar's level requirement. You need to be level 250. Also, now you need a chaotic relic, and then you need to head to Crystal Cove in the depths, and then you're gonna go in the little cave, and then you're gonna get the chaotic relic, put it in there, and then you're gonna go in the little hole. Most of you guys already know this, I'm pretty sure. Or you can just look at the tutorial. There are lots of tutorials out there. Now, once you go in there, you're gonna talk to the mysterious songstress. She's gonna be on the stage. Now you're gonna talk to her, and then she's gonna tell you to do a quest. You're gonna have to go get some stuff for her, and then the second and last quest is gonna be the hardest quest ever, and that's what makes it hard. And getting chaotic relic is really hard too, but you could trade for it, so it doesn't really matter. Now, after you get the Pinion's Aria rod, you're gonna get the Luminescent Oath rod. Now, this is located in Luminescent Caverns. If you guys want me to do a tutorial on that, I'll do it, but there's a lot of tutorials out there, so I don't think I will need to. Once you get in there, you're gonna have to find the Luminescent Oath next to the little mushroom, and then you're gonna buy it. But its level requirement is 500, and you need $1.5 million. But once you do get it, it is really good. I'll literally showcase it right now. This is the luminescent oat. It looks sick. 85% lure speed, 200% luck, 0.1 control, 12% resilience, and 250,000 kg, and progress speed 0. Wait, let me see how much progress speed there is. 0%. I don't know why I have that. Disturbance and hunt focus colossal blue dragon. Now, this is also a disturbance rod where you can use this for the war surge in Olympian. Now, the next rod is going to be the ruinous oat. This is gonna be an even harder rod to get than luminescent oat. Luminescent oat is way easier to get. You just the level requirement is all that means. You need to get shiny sparkling all for the Crimson Cavern, and you need a Crimson Colossal Blue Dragon to unlock the Crimson Cavern. And once you get level 750, it's gonna cost $5 million. Once you get all the shiny sparkling and you have enough money, you're gonna have to buy it for the rod propagation, of course. And then you're gonna get any of the tier 10 rods like Honorary Felix, Triad Rod, Wind Elemental, Fabulous Rod. Any of those would work. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.